If I had to guess, I would say that most Canadians who have TFSA are making the same mistake. And this is not a small mistake, but one that is costing them thousands of dollars in tax-free growth every single year. And the irony is they opened the account to do the right thing. They just did not know what to put in the account. In this video, I am going to fix that. I am going to walk you through exactly what TFSA is, exactly what should go inside it, and exactly how to start using it properly. Whether you've been in Canada for 30 years or 30 days. Now stay with me. This is the video I wish I had when I first landed in Canada. Let me start with what is most important. The TFSA, tax-free registered account, is not a type of investment. Yeah. It is a government registered tax container. It is a tax shelter. Now think about it this way. Think about it as a jar. Whatever grows inside that jar, the government cannot tax. Whatever you take out of the jar, the government doesn't tax. The jar itself does not make your money grow. What you put inside the jar makes your money grow. I've heard a lot of stories of Canadians, especially new immigrants, who open TFSA and then they put their money inside a savings deposit and it grows for 0.5% or 1%. Now, they already have the jar, which is the TFSA, and they've also put something in the jar, which is the savings account. But the problem is that the choice of investment inside the jar only gives them about 0.5 to 1% return. I've observed that the TFSA becomes powerful when you fill it with assets that grow faster. Example, ETFs, exchange traded funds, or you fill it with stocks, dividend paying assets, or assets that grow more than the inflation rate here in Canada. That is the entire concept of TFSA. And once you understand it, every other thing becomes clearer. Every new year, the Canadian government allows you to contribute inside your TFSA. Now, the year 2026, it was actually $7,000. Now, here's the part that most people miss. Every year that you do not contribute inside your TFSA, that contribution room carries over to the next year. For instance, if you've been in Canada as a Canadian resident since 2009 and you've never contributed in your TFSA, you have contribution room of about $95,000. That is an amount that the Canadian government allows you to invest, and whatever grows out of that investment is going to be tax-free. To check your exact contribution room, log into your CRA account and check your TFSA available room. That shows you how much you can contribute inside your TFSA, and whatever grows out of it is tax-free. And another beautiful thing is that if you withdraw funds from your TFSA, guess what? The next year, you can also recontribute that amount you withdrew. Let me give you an example. If you had $10,000 in your TFSA this year, and you had a reason to pull out that $10,000, the next year, you can actually contribute another $10,000 inside your TFSA, plus the contribution room of that new year. Make sense? I know the question going through your mind is, what should actually go inside my TFSA? The short answer is growth assets, things that appreciate and grow over time and pay you dividends, or things that do both, grow and also pay you dividends. A typical example is ETFs, exchange traded funds. It's like having a bunch of companies that you buy in one trade. When those companies inside the trade grows, the ETF grows as well. When those companies pay dividends, the ETF pays you dividend. And guess what? When they grow or they pay you dividends, especially if you have Canadian ETFs inside. Now, two ETFs that many long-term investors use in Canada are XEQT and VEQT. Now, both are what they call total equity ETFs. They cut across different countries and hold a lot of companies. The TFSA, you don't pay tax. So you buy one holding and you own the global market. Another option that most Canadians use are dividend-paying equities. Right? Think about the major Canadian banks. Think about Canadian equities. Think about your power holding companies or even real estate investment trusts. They all pay dividends. And when these dividends are paid into your TFSA, you don't pay tax. Now, the key principle is this. The higher growth, higher return assets belong in the TFSA because you don't pay tax on the growth. And this is where the tax savings are greatest. So if there's anything you're taking away from this video today, it is do not fill your TFSA with low return cash savings. Put your best performing assets in there. Now let me show you the actual steps. Step 1, choose a brokerage account. For most beginners in Canada, they go for Wealthsimple or Questrade. They are free to open, the interfaces are clean, and when you buy assets, they are mostly zero commission. Step 2, open a TFSA within your chosen brokerage, not a personal account, a TFSA account. Now, this is the step most people get wrong. Step 3, deposit funds. You can link your bank accounts and transfer money in. Do not forget your contribution room. You don't want to exceed your contribution room. Now, step 4, search for the ETF or the asset you're trying to buy. For example, if you're trying to buy XEQT or VEQT, type it in the search bar. Now, put in the share quantity you're trying to buy and the amount you're willing to spend. And that's it. You bought your first ETF. From zero to invested. And this can be done within 30 minutes. Now, if you've made it this far, you actually understand ETFs more than most Canadians who have had one for more than 10 years. It is not about having the account, it's about filling the account with the right assets. And today, you know what to fill the account with. 2 things I would like you to do. Go to the link in my description and download the free beginner guide that walks you through your first portfolio step by step. It covers accounts, ETFs, and how to allocate funds. It is free, download it. Second, subscribe to this channel. Every week, I make videos on how to build wealth here in Canada. So if that is relevant to where you are right now, hit subscribe. And if you have specific questions about TFSA or investing in Canada, leave it in the comments below. I read every single one of them. I'll see you in the next video.